Today we have something extremely special to show you guys. Now, this is a brand new AC Cobra 378. Now, we, Boss Motor Company, are a UK official dealer for AC cars, and this is one of their two latest models, which is the 378. It can also be ordered as a 378 Super Blower, and I'll explain more about that as we go around the vehicle, but they are extremely special cars. Genuine AC Cobras, so these are the real thing, fully licensed cars, hand-built, factory hand-built cars, and as I say, some of the detail is absolutely superb, and we need to show you that as we go around the car. So I'm going to start at the front end of the car, and hopefully the cameraman can come with me and I'll show him some details, but at the front of the car you're going to look underneath, and as I say, it goes back to that. There's lots and lots of sort of imitations out there. This car is the real deal, and if you look under here you'll see stamped on its original tubular ladder frame chassis, under there it reads COB 3507 and its chassis number, and that is stamped into the chassis. The car has some other really lovely genuine bits as we go round, but it's always, as I say, it's always about originality with these cars. This is based on a Mark IV. The Mark IV is the wider bodied later variant, and its telltale sign that it is a Mark IV, not a Mark III, is the 3 wiper blades across the windscreen over here. And this car is finished in Grigio Silverstone. It is a bespoke ordered colour. We ordered this car ourselves. These cars can be ordered in any range of palettes, so any range of colour palette. But we just think this looks absolutely incredible in Grigio Silverstone. And this car, again, bespoke on our order, has a full black pack. So it's got the black bits around the headlights here, the black front sort of bull bar at the front there, windscreen surround, wiper blades, the twin rollover hoops are also finished in gloss black. And again, as I say, some amazing features. Now, keeping up with its heritage, this legendary car, it still sits on these incredible pin drive wheels, and they are fitted with Avon CR6 ZZ tyres. Now, this is almost a race tyre. It's a road legal tyre. And if you look at the tread pattern, again, I don't know how easy it is to see, but if you look at the tread pattern, this tyre almost looks like a 60s tyre, which is what it's designed to look like. But it's a modern tyre, it's got great levels of grip, and obviously it's road legal, which is obviously the key to these cars. As we come down sort of the passenger side of the vehicle, the passenger flank of the vehicle, again, some more signs of this car's pedigree. So you've got the AC Cobra 378 badge here above this lovely little classic grille. And obviously, as you can see, I won't do it, but you can see how new it is. That's got its original stickers over the top of the badge there. This car is brand new. The side exit pipes, again, an absolute classic sign of an AC Cobra. And these, again, this car is modern underneath. So yes, it's on its original tubular ladder frame chassis, but it's got modern drivetrain, modern gearbox, a limited slip differential at the back. It drives like a modern car, and things are no different here. These exhausts are ceramic finished, so the idea is that you get less heat exchange off of them. So when you do get out, obviously in the older sort of 60s and 70s cars, these get very hot, these side exhaust exits. But on these, the whole idea of the ceramic finish is to stop that. It won't get as hot as you get out of the vehicle. Obviously, you still need to be careful, but not quite the same as before. The car's also got all beautiful full black leather interior, all finished to original specification, and obviously all AC instrument dials and things like that, and we'll show you that as we go round. And then if you come around the back of the vehicle, again, the theme with the black pack, which I actually think looks beautiful on this car. It all continues to the back of the car, so obviously you've got this big rear bull bar at the back as well. Obviously on all of the drop-down light for the rear number plate and the boot release here. And if I open the boot, you can actually see, yes, this car was, you know, envisaged and developed in the 1960s, but great deal of space actually in the back of this car. And you've got your original tonneau cover here. The car also comes with a full roof. We've got it here, it's with it. We just wanted to keep it out of the boot so you could see the size of the boot when we opened it. But it comes with the vehicle and it can be built up. So if you wanted to take the car on a longer journey, a wine tour, for instance, plenty of room in the boot for a load of wine. And obviously a roof if you get cold or anything like that, or you want to avoid the weather. On that particular topic, this car, as I say, it's modern. So original classic design, original classic ladder frame tooling and chassis, which makes it genuine. But as I say, all of the modernness about it. The 6-speed Tremec gearbox allows really quick, easy, succinct shifting of the gears. It's power steering. It's got a HVAC system, so it's got air conditioning and it's got heating. You know, all of these things help this car be usable. You know, it's not a 1960s car. We tend to refer to this as sort of a resto mod. It allows you to get in it on a cold, brisk winter's day or early spring, cold spring morning and fire it up. It won't take a long time to fire up and you can go and do hours of driving in it. And that is the beauty of it. It is a usable car. As I say, all of the AC branding on the car as we come round, and we'll go around the driver's side now. A nice little touch here, a bit of modernity, I suppose, but again, a really nice touch is just the fuel filler cap. That is obviously quite modern, and you just click it back in there, as you see. And as we say, we'll come down the driver's side. Again, look at these arches, these classic AC lines. I mean, this car is an icon. It's just, that is what it is. In plain and simple, it's an icon. Moving on to the engine bay. Now, it's the heart and soul of the AC Cobra. It always has been the big, thumping V8 engine under the bonnet. It's what made this car famous, and this car is no different. It's got a 6.2 litre GM LS3 V8, normally aspirated in this car, and it's putting out around 450 brake horsepower. So this is a seriously fast car. And I say, twinned with the enormous side exit exhausts, it sounds fabulous. Now, the best way to show you this is to look under the bonnet, and we do that with this key. And I'll show you how that works. It's a beautiful key, a beautiful machined key, and I'll show you how this works. You've got these two little slots, openings on the top of the bonnet, and you just put the key in there, give it half a turn, and you can see the bonnet releases. I did release the other one earlier. And you lift the bonnet with the engine scoop here, and you've got a lovely bonnet stay there. And what I'll do is I'll come back round the vehicle so you can see the engine bay there, and I'll show you some lovely details that the car has. Obviously you can see the big AC Cobra AC badge, AC branding badge on the top of the engine cover, but you can see how beautifully finished this is. You know, look at how lovely the air box is and how well finished it all is. The packaging in this car is fabulous, and that is what you get with a hand-built car that is built, but it's factory, you know, a factory-built car. And if you have a look here, you've got the original AC Cars Limited chassis plate with all of the car's unique chassis numbers on there. Again, that twinned with the stamp on the front of the chassis, which we showed you in the opening scenes of this video. And again, with all the certificates that the car comes with, it gets stamped into the AC Bible. So it will forever, as I say, be part of AC's heritage, this vehicle, and any other AC 378 that you order. And as I say, what a lovely, lovely opportunity for somebody to take a original AC Cobra, have it all fully licensed, and get to use it regularly, especially with the sun out at the moment, especially with these summers coming. It'll be an opportunity for someone to enjoy it. Now let me show you the inside of this car. Let me show you the cockpit, the interior, where all of the controls are, and as I say, much more of that original classicness of this vehicle. So we're going to jump in. All of the doors open from the inside on these. There's no door handles, exactly as they were on the outside of the doors. And I'll jump in, but first and foremost, if the cameraman can just come around and have a look at these original styling leather bucket seats. Now it's all genuine leather, all handmade, all hand stitched. And I say exactly the same style as all the original 60s seats. That original bucket seat, race styling seat, and all the AC branding throughout. And we'll show you that as we go in. And I'll just jump in now. Obviously, actually, I'm 6 foot, quite an easy car to get in. And that's one thing that I would say about this vehicle. And having driven some of the older ones, some of the 1960s cars and 70s cars, I would say actually getting in one of those cars is more difficult than this. It's quite spacious. The pedals are obviously in the exact same place as the original car, but it's quite a comfortable interior. It's quite a good place to be. And we've sold a number of these vehicles, and some of them to owners that are in excess of 6'1", 6'2", and they all fit in these cars perfectly. lovely controls in the car. AC, original fitted AC steering wheel, all of the dials and the instruments over here, and I'll show you them firing up in a minute, but you can see they are all AC dials. And then obviously your HVAC system down here. That's quite simple, very simple to use, and obviously runs through these vents here in the front dashboard, and you've got obviously vents for your legs that come behind the dashboard. 2-layer carpet as well, so you've got this lovely carpet over here, and you've got these overmats onto the floor as well with a rubber insert for your heels and your alloy pedals. I mean, everything about this car is finished beautifully. The gear stick, even down to the gear stick, this gear stick is that sort of L-shaped original style gear stick. So a lot of the cars out there you see have these short little stubby gear sticks. This one again keeps that originality, this beautiful gear stick, and it's just in the right place. It's exactly where you want it to be. Everything feels comfortable, from the steering wheel to the gear stick to the clutch pedal, everything feels comfortable. Handbrake here, again, leather, adorned in this leather sort of jacket that it's got here. And then if you can look over to the other side, the door cards, again, beautifully finished with this sort of quilted and padded leather finish there. And the doors feel really steady, like a proper car. You know, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Now, what I'm going to do next is start it. It's not a quiet car. So we're going to show you how it starts. The car comes fitted with an immobilizer. That's really simple. So on your set of keys that you receive with one of these vehicles, it comes with an arm and a disarm button. It's got a little blue light under there, and you press the disarm button. That turns the immobilizer off. And then obviously the key is here, and that starts very simply, exactly the same as most cars with a key. Foot on the brake, clutch pedal down, and as I say, a bit of noise. But what a noise it is. What a fabulous, fabulous noise it is. That iconic V8 rumble that these cars are famous for. You know, and building a modern variant of these cars, it gives you an idea that you may think that you lose that noise, that passion from the car, but not at all with this car. And if I give it a small blip, you'll kind of get an idea of it. Absolutely incredible. Now, obviously all the dials over here, if you can have a look, they all light up, so they're all backlit, and they look fabulous. So again, driving at night is not an issue. Your speed is over here, your revs are over here, everything is visible, and all of these things have been thought about by AC cars, you know. They've really gone to a lot of trouble and a lot of thought to rethink this car, to make it usable, as I say, but to keep it feeling as special as it should. You know, having the dials in the center, a lovely touch. It means everything is visible. But all the switches, all the little lights that light up here for the headlights and everything, you know, and your full beam light, you know, everything works. Even these stalks here, yes, they are a bit modern, but they all work, and that is it. That is the key to this car. And I'll just pop out now and jump out and summarize the car for you. And as I said at the beginning of the video, we are the UK AC dealer for these vehicles. We can take orders on them. So we can sell this car. This is our demonstrator at the moment, but it is of course for sale. We can sell this car. We sell the AC Cobra 378 Super Blower variant, which is this car with a supercharged version of this V8 engine, which comes in at over 600 brake horsepower. An absolute crazy car, but a fabulous one nonetheless. We take orders regularly. Please give us a ring if you would like to show any interest in one of these vehicles, or you would like any more information. As I say, I'll leave you with that final view of that silhouette, that beautiful look of this vehicle. AC Cobra 378, Grigio Silverstone, absolutely amazing.